Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the book The American Adventuress by C W Gortner, and this tells the story of Jenny Jerome, who was the mother of Winston Churchill. And it's written in an autobiography kind of format, just like all of his other books. And it starts when she is 12 years old and ends at her death. She died relatively young due to a freak accident, um, and not realizing something was wrong. And I was amazed. I'm like, wow, she died that way. Wow. Um, so it just goes through pretty much her whole life, and then it has a little afterword about Winston Churchill and the part he played in World War One. And she was one of the first people, um, Americans, to really marry into the British aristocracy. Her father had money, and the Churchills needed that money to keep their house and their estates afloat. And then in return, she got to be Lady Randolph Churchill. She marries Randolph Churchill, and they have a very interesting relationship. I'm not going to go too much into that because there's a lot of twists and turns. And interesting side note, she was one of the many, many mistresses of King Edward VII, so that's something. And my favorite part of the book is during the beginning of the book, when, due to certain circumstances, she has to move to France with her family, and she finds herself in the court of Napoleon and Empress Eugenie, and that really, really shapes her as this woman of fashion. She speaks French fluently, and that really sets her up for the woman that she is going to become when living in the UK. And a lot of people from the aristocracy, or not aristocracy, a lot of American tycoons or whatever, really, that was the place to be, and that France was the place to be, and a lot of Americans went there. I think that Alva Belmont also went and was at that court and rubbed elbows with those people. So that really shaped Jenny Jerome into what she was going to become and the kind of person that she was going to become. And I really like this book. I don't think I've read any bad books by C W Gortner. There was a few, maybe he could have gone into more detail and made into a sequel. But as far as books, the books themselves, I haven't read any bad books by him. So this is another good one. So if you're into this kind of history and what they call dollar princesses, I know that you will like this book. And if you're into historical fiction, I know that you will like this book. And if you're into C W Gortner, you will like this book. So I will see you all in the next video. I don't know when that's going to be because I have 2 books on Audible that I need to, not 2 books, I have 1 print book that I need to read that's really long. It's about 600 pages, and I'm halfway there. And then I have a book on Audible that I need to finish. So I don't have many books lined up for right now, so it might take a while unless I charge through the Audible book. But yeah, so I will see you whenever I see you in the next video. And if you like this book and you've read this book, it came out recently. It came out in September. If you've read it and you've liked it, let me know. I love talking to you guys in the comments. It's a lot of fun. So I love our book community. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.